Hey guys, did you miss me? Alright, you guys, welcome back to another weekend haul video from my sourcing trips over the weekend at thrift stores. And to start this off, let's go over those pair of jeans that I highlighted at the beginning. So, yeah, normally I don't go through the women's department to shop for clothes and source because, at least from other resellers that I've seen and kind of just looking over the numbers, it's not like as easy to do. There's like multiple varieties of fashions and things like that. There's so many different types as opposed to like men's clothing. It's a little more simplified, not too much variations and things. So, but yeah, sometimes, I'll slip over and I'll, see what I can find. I know in the past I've mentioned that I had Cowgirl Tough jeans. Those sold really well. And these are also a good brand to look out for if you're into women's jeans. Miss Me Jeans. Hence the joke. But yeah, so I got these for $5 and they should sell for like that $20 to $25 range. And I think I even looked up specifically the what was it? Well, whatever. They're a good seller. People look out for these whenever they source, all right? That was not a bad buy, all right? Anyways, so let's go over to the next item I bought. And this one's kind of an interesting one. We'll see how it goes. But for $3, I bought Nova Fawn, kind of a massager, like a metal massager. Old-fashioned style massager. It is missing like a little accessory there, but I did see some sold comps that didn't have it, and it still had some good value, especially for the $3 I bought it for. It was looking like it was going to comp out at like the $25 mark. So 3 into 25. The sell-through rate was pretty good. It was kind of like that, close to what's listed is what's sold. So yeah, I think it'd be decent. Little experiment, see if that sells. All right, and let's go over probably everybody's favorite part exclusively on this channel. Coined the term jump starters. Let's go over those. And I have a couple of them down here, and they are shoes. So the first one being this pair of Skechers, kind of like a trail shoe. Goodyear, kind of interesting there. And yeah, as you can see, these are pretty much in new condition. Paid $15, a little bit up, but these should sell for, like that $30 mark. And yeah, but like I said, no work to be done to get these listed. This is the type of item that's going to help motivate me to get my listing week started. And in the same category, another jump start is these here. Yes, I got to clean off the price tag. That'll come off. At least this particular thrift store I went to, I've had good luck getting off their marker that they put at the bottom, so that's good. But yeah, A6 Gel Dedicate. And I mean, these are still got the tag. They're literally new, so you want to talk about easy listing. Brand new pair of something, good to go. $15, should expect that like $25, maybe $30 mark, but probably $25. All right, and then although this one's not as easy to prep, it's going to take a little time, so we're done with the jump starters, guys. Sorry. Now we're just going into the normal kind of typical inventory you see. So let's go ahead and get these. These are kind of like sandals, if you will, like bicycle sandals. Pretty crazy. So Shimano brand, so that's pretty popular with like fishing reels and bikes and things like that with like the gears. And yeah, they make, I guess, their own little like sandals. And as you can see on the bottom, they have the little like hook and everything to hook to attach to like bike pedals and things like that. This one is a little rusty, so I'll go and I'll try to like apply some chemical or whatever to like get rid of the rust, and I'll still sell it with the attachment as opposed to like selling it without it. I'll still put it on there because these probably still function just fine, just need a little cleaning up. And yeah, and the actual shoe in general is in great condition. And for these, So there's one store that I buy from that does a buy one pair, get one half off. And it is that way all the time. So that's fantastic, as opposed to just being like a standard sale that they'll throw in once a month. Like, this is their go-to, this is the deal they have all the time. So I'm always on the lookout for, 2 pairs to get a discount. So this was the one that got the discount. So what would have cost $6 ended up only costing $3 for these, so not bad. And I'm expecting to get that $30 range on them. And then the other pair that I bought with those ones is these Rockport shoes, Pro Walker. I have another pair in my inventory, probably already listed. I don't think it's sold yet. But, I mean, these are in great condition. Just need to get the soles cleaned up a little bit. But yeah, so I paid $7 on these. But I paid $7 on these to get those other ones for $3. So I was $10 in on both pairs, so not bad at all. All right. And over here we have some kind of personal items that I bought. I thought maybe whenever you guys see this like weekend haul video, you might want me to include some things that I might have bought for personal use that might interest you. And now I won't necessarily say these things have resale value, they just have value to me because it was either something that I personally wanted to use or that it was going to be something that I added to my collection. So for example, I buy like video game manuals, and here's one here, Baldur's Gate 2 manual, pretty cool. And what's funny is that I bought this because I was like, oh, maybe down the road I'll find the PC version and use it. But then it looked like on the PS4 they have like a remastered version of 1 and 2. So, although it is the expansion, so maybe not. But, I like collecting these old game manuals, so added to my collection. And I mean, this cost me like 25 cents at a thrift store. You guys know how cheap books can be. Especially for this one, because it's considered, soft bound, soft cover. And then I bought 2 video games to add to my video game collection. So I got this one here, Viva Pinata Party Animals for the Xbox 360. Doesn't have a lot of resale value, but like I said, it's a game I didn't have in my collection, and I'm going for my collection. And then this one, to add to my collection as well, I got some Wii Zapper games. It's just kind of your generic hunting games, Remington Bird Hunt and Shimano, like the pair of shoes we talked about, Extreme Fishing. And surprisingly, this actually has some resale value. Like, you could get about $10 shipped. Like, you'd have to be like $10 free shipping. So technically, the $2 that I paid on the games, this one would be in the profit if it's sold. So not too bad. But that's going to my personal collection. And then probably the last thing that I added video game wise in my personal collection's over here. And I thought this would be pretty fun to do with you guys over the video here live. So I bought this, and this store's usually pretty good about it, but we'll see. So it's taped. They taped it. So I can't open it up to confirm what's in here. So, theoretically, it's supposed to be these 4 old sports PC games in this big box. So let's go ahead and open it, and let's have a live reaction of the opening it. Alright. Okay, that should do it. Alright guys, moment of truth. Moment of truth. See, I spent $1 on this, so not too much invested. And worst case scenario, I still have the box. Well, slightly interesting here. Okay, so I will say this. It looks like we do have the games in just like a PC case sleeve. So the Tiger Woods 99, NBA Live 99, yep, NHL 99, and Triple Play 2000. So yes, the games are here. Now, what threw me off and made me chuckle a little bit, guys, Look what else was in here. Casio, like PC sync for Windows. So I saw that and I was like, well, that doesn't belong in there. So that threw me off for a loop. But yeah, and surprisingly, like the game manuals, yeah. Some notes. That's the one thing that's kind of interesting if you ever like open up like old PC game stuff or find some old inventory of someone's, I should say, old personal stuff. Sometimes you'll get like their notes or whatever for the game. So pretty cool to see that. And yeah, so yeah, we lucked out. Kind of had like a little extra. So not bad, not bad. And now I can add that to my PC big box game collection. Okay, and then another thing that's kind of for, I'd say it's for business use. Yeah, it's going to be for business use. But yeah, so I bought one of these. I didn't have anything to like, besides my normal inventory system to store VHS if I ever come across them. Sometimes you might just get bit by the Kevin the Commonwealth picker bug and be, for lack of a better judgment, buy some VHS. So I figured, hey, if I'm going to do it, I may as well do it properly at some point. So bought this to store those VHS tapes. So yeah. All right, and let's go ahead now. That might have not been Best Buy, but so something that I said I would never do, I did. Because I was like, okay, I could use it for a decoration. It's in great condition, And when it comes to the Build-A-Bears, yes, I said it, the Build-A-Bears. Most of you guys know, if you've seen my past videos, it was kind of I spent too much. Now, I'm not going to be buying more, as far as I foresee, I'm not going to be buying, a bunch of Build-A-Bears and stuff like that. So don't worry, guys. I still have my lesson learned. I bought this because I could also use it for a decoration around the house if it doesn't sell. So it's kind of a win-win situation. And I only spent $1, so I'm not out a bunch of money at all. So, but yeah, and I don't think I looked up the comps either. I'm not too interested in it. I actually kind of just bought it for personal use. So yeah, a Build-A-Bear reindeer, pretty cute. Might give it to my mother. Who knows? But yeah, could use a little cleanup on the antlers, but overall great condition, especially on the hooves. Sometimes with these Build-A-Bears, the leather, the faux leather part can be coming apart. So, yep, nice little Christmas decoration. All right, now while there is a little bit more stuff of that personal use and things like that, let's go ahead and move on back to what everybody's here. The reselling material, the stuff that sells. Theoretically. So, let's do this one first. This is interesting. Okay. So let me raise your expectations to be like, man, he actually found this. This is great, man. He did such a good job. Awesome. And then we'll bring you back down a little bit. That's how we do it here on Not a Good Reseller. So, pretty good here. Ariat shirt. I think it's got a pretty cool design. So yeah, Ariat shirt. Most of you guys know the boots. Their shirts actually sell too. So unlike, I'm trying to think what the brand was. Timberland, I think. There probably were other ones too, but just because it sells in one category of the clothing department doesn't mean the whole brand sells across all their different things. Oh, Michael Kors. Michael Kors, that's the big one. Yeah. The purses and stuff, fashion items may sell, but the men's clothing department, So yeah. Ariat. So I was looking at comps, and this is what made me interested in it. So I did pay $6. But, it was like a really great sell-through rate, and it was going to sell for like $30. So you're getting into like what I normally pay for like shoe territory. Now, bringing you back down here, there's a little bit of cleaning that needs to be done on it. So I am taking a risk where I normally wouldn't have on a shirt. I'm going to try and have this one be my experimental one to see how well my recent cleaning abilities, that I bought some stuff where you kind of like rub on and then wash it, and it'll help improve the cleanliness of it. We'll see. So yeah, 6 into potentially 30 if everything works out. Not bad. Okay. All right, and then we got another shirt over here. Peter Millar shirt. Pretty cool. Standard polo. I believe people said that, although I think it was spring that's polo season, but still, you know, getting around that time, short sleeve shirts. And this one's actually a 2XL, so a little bit bigger, so that might help it sell. Peter Millar's a good brand. Yeah. And this I bought for $4, and it should sell for that $15 mark. All right, now let's go through this big stack of jeans. So I think I actually have more jeans than I did last week. And to start off, I remember now. This one's hilarious. This one, I was surprised. So I actually, whenever I comped it out, I actually looked at the like size of it, which I normally don't do. I kind of just go with the brand and just kind of go with that. Now, if it seems super small, you know, or whatever, you know, I might avoid it. But still, you know, I check the size to just double confirm. So Levi 550. I've had luck with the 550s, so I'm keeping that train rolling. But what caught me off guard a little bit was that, if I could find it in here. Yeah. Size waist 54, leg 30. So that caught me for a loop. You know, I'm grabbing, I mean, look at this, guys. Oh, man. What reseller, guys? Here. Let's have a little fun on this video. If you guys are still watching, leave in the comments who you think these pair of pants would fit. Size 54 by 30. Whose pants are these? What reseller wears these pants? Leave in the comments section. But yeah, so it surprisingly sold along with all the other ones just as well. So I went ahead and bought it for $5. Should sell for that $15 sweet spot. All right, another pair of jeans here. And I actually bought quite a few of this brand, so you'll see it come up a few times in this video. We'll see. I think it might be slightly overrated. Lucky brand, 487 relaxed fit. So we'll see how that does. Paid $5 on that. Okay. So I believe I've sold a pair of this in the past. So it doesn't have like as amazing sell-through rates as some of the other stuff. But I bought it for $2, so that's not bad. Whenever you're only paying $2 for a pair of jeans, you get excited, you know. $5 your standard. Sometimes you're willing to pay a little more. But if you can get it for the lower price, like $2, you know, even $3, and it has resale value, you get a little excited. So, yeah. TK Axel jeans, paid $2. We'll just say $15 mark. I'd say about that. I'll say $15, but it'll probably take a little longer to sell than like my pair of Levi's I usually buy. All right, let's go for another one. All right, now this one's another chance I took to kind of experiment on the brand. It was one of those pairs where it wasn't selling a lot, but the ones that were selling for like that $20 to $25 mark. So I feel confident in being able to, like, I don't try not to do this all the time, but you know, worst case scenario, I can just undercut the market, sell it for the 15 and make the money that, you know, I usually make on a standard pair of jeans. So this is Bulwark FR jeans. So they're kind of like fire resistant jeans, kind of work jeans. Paid $5. It has a 10 tag, but it was half off. So that's a good sign, right? Did I find something that was hidden that not the other resellers didn't pick up on? Or was this something that I was dumb and picked up on the half off day at Goodwill, which, you know, is like a month? So we'll see. Was everybody else wrong or was I right? So yeah, $5. And then we'll just safely say another 15er. But, you know, hey, it's one of those things where it's like, you know, it's a new brand you haven't tried before. Let's give it a shot and see how it does. Oof. Guys. You think the Miss Me jeans were good? I got a pair right here. So this is kind of at the level of like last week where I had those few kind of pairs of jeans I was like bragging about. This is up there. Now, I can't brag too much. I paid up for them, $10. And you just heard me say 5 and 6 is where I like to be. So yes, I am not a good reseller. I'm an idiot, right? Well, depends on how you look at it. I'd still probably call myself an idiot, but maybe not as dumb. Cut me a little slack here. At least I'm admitting it. Yeah, but so BKE, and I even looked up specifically Tyler. So BKE Tyler jeans. And I mean, I'll admit, they got the style that people are into right now. At least what I'm looking at, pretty cool. And yeah, so paid up for them, but we're talking like over 100% sell-through rate. Like, I think it's pretty close, at least if I remember correctly, it's pretty close to where what's sold is how many is listed. And they're selling for like that $25 mark. So I was like, this is probably going to be a quick flip. So, and this is another thing that's kind of got me excited. I'll call this one a jump starter right here. This has got me excited, guys. This has got me excited. I pay a little too much. This is a jump starter. I mean, look, fantastic condition, right? So yeah, we'll call that a jump starter to make myself feel better. BKE jeans, guys. Be on the lookout. All right, and let's switch it up a little bit. Over here, another personal item I bought. A couple of them. So this one, just a little cleaning cloth I got for like half off 25 cents. Microfiber. Not too bad. And then I bought a pair of Apple headphones with the, what do they call that? The little Apple connector. Not the 3.5 millimeter jack, unfortunately, but it is what it is. And I only paid $1 for it. Not bad. Could always use a backup pair of headphones. And this one's for reselling, whether or not I had the camera for it. But a Sony kind of digital camera battery charger, bought for $1. Most likely, I can't remember 100%, so that's why I'm not telling you guys 100%. But I believe I have the camera and with the battery that goes with this charger. So now I can actually sell the camera with the charger. All right, let's go over a few more pairs of shoes I have down here. Let's finish out the shoes, guys. So these look pretty wild. So these are Kizik shoes. It was like a Glacier Kizik shoes. Pretty good. And the thing that didn't make these a jump starter is because I actually got them for a good deal. $10. And these were looking like to be sold in the $40 range. So pretty good. And I mean, the condition's great. Clean up a little bit on the soles, clean up a little bit on the heel part. And these are ready to go. Now, I will admit, when I saw these, I mean, you can kind of see them here. They kind of look like a Goodwill shoe. And because I think it's like all foam and stuff, it kind of feels that way, I'll admit. But I saw the tag with like the Goodwill, not like the brand new product tag. So I was all like, huh, so it's not a Goodwill shoe? Let me look it up. And yeah, surprisingly good. Now the brand itself is good. I think these particular ones weren't like as quick sellers, but yeah, I was excited when I found these. All right, and then we got a pair of shoes here. Paid $8. These are Echo, like golf shoes, women's. And yeah, paid $8. These should sell for like that $30 range. Not too much cleanup needs to be done on that. And the last pair, sorry to say, guys, I know most of you guys are probably just going to turn off I only got one more pair of shoes, and then you guys are going to turn off the video. I know how it goes. Trust me. I know you all are here for shoes. But one more pair. Just kind of like your standard Rockports. And I paid $9 for these. So yeah. Now, not all Rockports are the same. I want to emphasize that. You want to make sure you look up what the model is and check to make sure it's something that will fit in your parameters as a reseller. Okay. Let's go over to... Okay. All right. So in terms of, we have the jump starters, right? And then we have, I don't even know what you would call these. I don't even want to come up with a term. They're so bad. But it's something that you bought because it's going to have value. It's going to pay off. But man, you are not motivated at all to resell it. And you buy it because you know you can make money on it. But you just know as you're buying it, before you even bought it, you know that it's probably just something that's going to sit in your death pile. It just goes there. And, you know, that's this here. There's money to be made. I just, not very motivated to get to it. And I'm going to need a lot of jump starters to list these guys. Let me show you what I'm talking about. So, it was half off toys at the thrift store. So they had it at 50. I paid 25. But it's a bunch of Legos. So you can kind of see, they just kind of made like a Lego vehicle bundle. So there's like a bunch of vehicles and things like that. And there's a lot in here. And for $25, you know, that's sometimes what you'd pay on one set. So, yeah. And I think there's like a little Bionicle thing in there, whether or not that's going to be something. But yeah, I mean, vehicles though, so, you know, those parts are kind of harder to come by, I assume, than just your standard pieces. So I bought that. And then I also bought this for $15. They said it was like a ship, like a pirate ship. You can kind of see the base of it there. I think that's like the dragon logo, kind of like a raft here. And yeah, so I paid $15 for that. So for both of those bags, it was $40. And I mean, you know, probably spent 40. Probably can get like 120 or something for it, maybe more. But, I mean, you know, taking the time to assemble those, piece them together, make sure you have everything to create whatever it is. And then, but mostly I don't plan to, like, sell it as, like, the original set. I just plan to, like, try and, you know, assemble the vehicle and then just sell, like, the vehicle. As opposed to, like, having, like, the building, the town, the people, you know, things like that. So, but definitely money to be made there. But taking the time to assemble and do all that, it's definitely going straight to my death pile. But, you know, I love Legos personally, so sometimes it comes to bite you in the butt. Alright. Now, slightly funny story here, and maybe it's happened to some of you resellers. On this side of the rack here, I kind of divided it, and on this side, we have items that were like sitting in my trunk that I forgot. And I think they've been in there for like 2 weeks. So, yeah. While it's not necessarily part of this weekend's haul, it was part of a haul in the past, but I didn't want to leave them out, so let's go ahead and go over them. More content for you guys, right? Okay, here we go. Let's go with these. Alright. So, like I said, these are actually great sellers, believe it or not. And it's funny because I have a friend who's pretty overweight. No offense, buddy. And I think, you know, I'd be like, dude, you should wear overalls. I think it'd be pretty cool. And for some reason, he just doesn't want to wear overalls. But people wear overalls. And yes, this is a good brand. Liberty overalls. If you see these, you get them for the right price, definitely get them. You know, these sell for like that $20 range all day. Like we're talking like probably 100% sell-through rate. And yeah, I spent $5. Alright, and next item over here that I bought. A little late because we're already in the playoffs and they didn't make it. Ah, man. You know, I want to say Columbus Blue Jackets. I could be wrong. But a NHL hockey jersey. Oh, yep. Columbus Blue Jackets. But yeah, hoodie. It's got kind of like this like shoestring lace. Actually like that style. I have a Tampa Bay Lightning one hanging up at the house. So, but yeah. Spent $4. Probably should get around $15 for it. Alright, let's go I think both of these pairs are Lucky Brand jeans. So like I said, plenty of Lucky Brand in this video to go around. So Lucky Brand 410 Athletic Slim. And when I hear slim, I'm thinking that might not sell as well. We'll see. Kind of really just testing the brand to see if it's lucky. $5 paid for these. Right? All right. Next pair of Lucky Brand. Another 410 Athletic, so probably somebody was getting rid of their wardrobe or something. But yeah, excellent condition. Easy to photograph. $5 into 15. Let's go. All right. So for this one, I bought it to resell, but you know, it's going to be a mystery if it ever sells. We'll see how it goes. But I've sold like employee stuff in the past. Right here, Publix gray jacket, Eddie Bauer, real nice condition. So probably for someone that like works the freezer section at the Publix, or you know, refrigerated section. And yeah, size small. Bought it for $2, and you know, looking to get like the $15 range for it. But yeah, okay. All right, coming down near to the end here, we have a couple pairs of jeans, and then I'll take a quick glance, see if there's something I forgot. Probably not. All right, let's go. All right, here we go. Another pair of Levi 541 jeans. So it was half off at the store that I went to, Church Thrift Store. So these only cost me $3.50. So like I mentioned in the prior video, I've done $5.50 and up. So this is kind of my foray into the 541. At least what I saw, it seemed like it was good. So let's give it a shot. All right, guys, probably last pair. 559 Levi's. Bought it at Goodwill for $5. Really great condition. 40 by 30, great size. It is a darker wash. I feel like the lighter stuff probably sells a little better. We'll see how it goes. I've sold 559s in the past for that $15 range. That's kind of where I sell all my Levi's in the $15 range. And we'll see. Oh, okay. All right, I bought this for fun for a future video. I thought you guys might get a laugh at it. But I bought a WWE Champion, like, kid size belt. And while I'm too fat to put it over my waist, I figured, hey, maybe in a video it'd be useful. You know, just sling it on your arm, right? I'm the champ. I'm the reselling champ. Thumbnail. Not for this video. But yeah. So that could come up in a future video. I have a kind of some funny little skits in the works here, so we'll see how those turn out. And yeah, that's going to conclude it for everything that I bought this weekend to resell on eBay. Hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe. And if you want to be notified of future videos like this, hit the notification bell. And I'm Skylar. I'm not a good reseller, and I'm signing out.